Did you guys hear about this Facebook thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yes.
Okay, so over the weekend it was revealed that Facebook a few years ago decided to sort of play with our emotions without telling us. You know, when you do an academic research and you're going to play with our minds psychologically, you have to sign off on it.
Sure.
You have to let everyone know about it. Well, Facebook didn't do this, and what they did was this experiment in your news feed to 700,000 people's news feeds. So, Elizabeth, you might have on a day received negative news going through your news feed.
Right.
Horrible things, people being killed, all sorts of things. Steve, you might have received all sorts of happy news in your news feed. Well, it turns out they were studying the effects of how Elizabeth would respond to the negative news, and Steve, you would respond to the happy news. It turns out you got moody. And you actually started to post negative things. That was the result of this. But Facebook never told us about it. And they were manipulating our emotions 2 years ago when they did this.
You know, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you look at the screen and it's all bad news, you're going to be depressed. If it's all good news, you're going to be in a good mood. And as it turns out, that essentially was the finding. However, the people who were subjected to this, essentially the lab rats on Facebook, they're furious. It's kind of like,
in a bad mood.
If we're going to be in an experiment, fine, just tell us.
Sure, tell us. Don't. And then they actually said, oh, this is contagious. So not only are we seeing how you are affected, but what kind of things you post on your site, and then sharing it, affecting those that are linked on your Facebook page as well. Well, the Facebook experiment designer responded to all that outrage in this post. It said, quote, at the end of the day, the actual impact on people in the experiment was the minimal amount to statistically detect it. Our goal was never to upset anyone. In hindsight, the research benefits of the paper, many have not justified all of the anxiety.
Because you know why? What they were trying to do is try to answer the criticism, right? Because there's been a lot of criticism of Facebook and social networks that if all of your friends are posting nice pictures of themselves on the beach and you have sort of a miserable life, you're going to feel more negative about your life or something. So Facebook was doing this research in an effort to sort of combat that criticism. And now we actually have conclusive evidence, 700,000 people's news feeds, that when you're seeing negative stuff in yours, you're going to feel bad.
Do they have a right to your emotions? Do they have a right to your kids' emotions? Let us know what you think about that.
I think they're going to be lawsuits.
You could be right. Their goal was simply to give people what they wanted, what they were craving, and so that's why they tailored things a certain way. You know, maybe what they should have done was just report all the news and then let the people decide. You know, we report, you decide. Oh,
no, that's already
that's
taken.
been used.
It's already taken by somebody.
Puts me in a bad mood when somebody tells me
Go
what
to
mood I'm
Twitter
in.
this morning, Fox and Friends on Twitter, and let us know. We'll use Twitter on this one instead of Facebook, so you're in a better mood.
All right. Meanwhile, 11 minutes after the top of the hour, coming up, Nancy Pelosi says our illegal immigration problem is not